Okay, now one of the other things I want to talk about is the BDK installation and the, oh, I better remove this, is the BDK installation and, how do I say it? The BDK, when you deploy to the App Store, it has some issues, okay? Not necessarily, it goes smooth. It goes really fine. It's great for what it is. But now, let's say you're into a situation where, hey, it's been a year or two, you haven't even touched this app, you haven't even looked at it, it's kind of gone into the wind, and you said, hey, I spent all this money, let's look it up again, right? So, you got contact the developer, and he's going like, hey, listen, your account has been suspended and actually closed down because of the fact you're actually suspended and closed down. You can't redeploy the exact same app as you would have done with the BDK because the original file name inside the Google Play Store, it says, hey, I already have a file name like that. You have to give me a different file name. So we actually contact BDK, and I think I've been waiting 3 days now. And, their deployment is great, but again, their support is, it's this one guy, Gorov, I think, I'm not too sure. And it takes him quite a few days, right? So, it is what it is. It is done. But now I went down the path of renaming the file in BDK and basically extracting the manifest here. So give me a second. I'm just going to pull this over. And I extracted the manifest and I extracted everything. But guess what? The Gradle, okay, of course, the Gradle is one of the biggest files you can ever build. And that's what bubble.io saves you, right? Because it builds the Gradle file. What a Gradle file is the Gradle file tells, hey, let's go use all of these things and collect them all together. And we're going to build the app like this and deploy it for you on the web, on the Play Store, okay? So now if we had to go and build that our own, we'd be sitting here for days, weeks on end, okay? And, we don't got time for that. So one of the biggest downfalls is the fact that, okay, we got the Gradle, we need the Gradle file. We need to also change the file name because we're running into issues on the Play Store where you have an old file name, we try to redeploy, and then now we actually have to contact BDK to say, change our original file name to something new, .new app, right? And as you can see here, I've done that, and I've done that over here. But again, I don't have the Gradle app, right? See, you can see here, one call .only.new app permission, CD2 message, whatever the hell not, right? Do you know what I mean? But again, you can see .new app, and with the .new app, it's really it needs more than that in the Gradle. So again, I went through the whole process of what's the right word? Instead of building it, I decompiled it, okay, and basically ripped it open and then tried to rebuild it again, and it's basically missing the Gradle file. What do they call that? Not too sure. I think basically hacking, but again, we own the source code. So again, the deployment package is there. We unraveled it, put it back together, and you still need your Gradle file, which is really frustrating because now I got to wait for BDK, and that's project dependency. And as you know, if you have a client, he's really anxious to get it back up on the Play Store. And so, you just got to let them know, hey, this is what we're dealing with. This is the issue. And like I always said, figure out a workaround, right? Okay, you got iPhone, you got Apple, put it on there, right? If this is the situation we're running into, right? And what I did was I redeployed, created a new Google Play Store account, and this is the right way to do it. Figure out the workaround. You can't modify the Gradle. You can't ask Bubble. You got to go straight to BDK. They're taking 10 years to get back to me, but it is what it is, okay? Anyways, have a good day. This is a lot shorter one, and we'll go from there. Take care. Bye now. Oh.